everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. That's not the right save file. We're on the wrong save. There you go, that's the right save file. We do have an ongoing run, but at 0000, the game crashed as I was, like, on the first floor. I don't really blame the game, and that's why we're restarting again here. I resized the window, like, 75 different times. Even now, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, is this... I think it's... the game looks normal, but I am not... I've made the window size a little larger on my end, so that, you know, all the better to see you with. I feel like maybe that'll help us out here. But if you notice that there is like a little visual disparity versus the norm, you may not be incorrect. By the way, why are we playing as Tainted Lost? Because I'm stupid and I'm gonna die. No, because I think that I played it. I did a stream where I played as Tainted Lost, like literally, I don't know, 25 times in a row. I died every single time. And the popular consensus is that you know, hey, man, maybe, like, your commitment relentlessly to always talking about, like, the Subway Sandwich Corporation in every video instead of taking even the briefest amount of self-control and, you know, as a result of that, being able to pump the brakes on the banter ever so slightly, so that you might be able to complete something in-game. Yeah, long story short, I think that had an effect on me here, you know? I want to make sure that I have... I mean, we gotta unlock everything in the game, and I'm enjoying the fact that repentance is difficult, with no question about it. That's insanely good, dude! That's insanely good! But... yeah, sometimes you might have to use your noggin, you know what I mean? Your noggino 1998 Winter Olympics. And, play the Twitch, leave the Twitch characters to Twitch and the YouTube characters to YouTube. For at least for the time being, until we demonstrate a base level of competency. So apparently the way the deck of cards works with Holy Card is that you get, it's a flat 10% chance that a card that is created, that spawns, what have you, is going to be a holy card. So, every 60 rooms, we should, you know, if all else is equal here, every 60 rooms we should get a holy card. Now, what can we do to help out there? We do want to crush you here. What can we do to make that better? Well, I think there's a couple of obvious things. I knew it was coming, man. One would be don't die here. But like a very obvious thing would be make it so it's not 60 rooms. You know, with a 9 volt, it's 50 rooms. Maybe throw in a car battery, you're looking at... yeah, I mean, this is all just based on statistics, so variance could screw you, or save you for that matter. But you know, if you get car battery, then you're looking at 30 rooms instead of 60. And of course, I mean, maybe an easier way to actually achieve that level is to, like, imagine if you just had such a strong run that you didn't even need... oh, holy card, that off. That hurts, but it's also science, man. Like, I'm not that beaten up over it. I'll live, I'll survive. I should have used my bomb, but in my head I was like, I don't want to use a bomb, because if I use a bomb... then I can't use a bomb to blow up or to find the secret room, maybe, or blow up the donation machine, which means we're not gonna get theirs options. If we don't get theirs options, the odds of us actually, like, whoa, what a shot. The worst part is, I saw it coming. If I had not focused all of my energy into going, whoa, I probably would have been better off. Kidney Stone. It's an item. It's genuinely... not as insulting as it used to be, because it gives you that, like, incredible tears upgrade for a brief period. But I mean, it's hard for me to unlearn the muscle memory of thinking this item's pretty trash. At least it doesn't come with a speed downgrade anymore. That's, like, the number one thing that'll... I mean, it just boggled your mind. I guess, like, the idea is that you don't see too many Olympic sprinters who are like, oh yeah, I had a kidney stone this morning and that's why I was running so fast, but, you know, at the same time, a lot of these items will slow you down. Like Mom's Heals, that would slow me down. Okay. This is, I mean, Red Stew is full health, which is not that worthwhile for us, obviously, but it's also an incredible damage upgrade. Obviously, it doesn't last forever, but even the brief period that you would expect it to last here is worth something. Perhaps a lot. We have not done Alt Path. There's obvious danger here, don't get me wrong, but I think that it kind of has to be done. And let's see if we can keep it moving, you know? We got the slightest bit of momentum at the very least. Feeling okay. Piercing shots, a beautiful item. Long way to go, and a single hit could kill us, but a good item without a doubt. We'll say today is a Sunday. The rare Sunday Isaac episode. We get some Saturdays from time to time, but I had like the most holy card. 4.5 volt could be interesting. It just depends what we get along with it. I had like the most domestically productive Saturday you could ever ask for. I actually wrote a to-do list, which meant the first part of my to-do list was finding a notebook and then a pen. And then I accomplished that, and you better believe that on the to-do list, did I write to-do list and then check it off? I did indeed. You might say that doesn't count. Says who? Like the journal of ethical to-do lists? I wanted the dopamine hit. I took the dopamine hit. If you got a problem with it, if you got an issue, then here's a tissue. Take me down to the next floor. We're trying to keep Red Stew working for us here. Kidney stone? No kidney stone. I cleaned out the refrigerator, which I gotta tell you is like the greatest of all chores. I don't know if there's it's not the best chore to do for like sanity, because you do lose like a little bit of sanity. You're like, I mean, I made the tweet already, but I was like, you guys should clean out the sauce section of your fridge today. You wouldn't believe the kind of stuff you'll find in there. Like, for example, some scumbag broke into my house and dropped off 2 half-empty relish bottles with exactly the same expiration date on them. Well, you know, the joke is that that's me. I'm the scumbag. I didn't even know that I had Frank's Red Hot sauce in my fridge, much less that I had a bottle of Frank's Red Hot and then also a bottle of Frank's Red Hot, but Buffalo... Oh, that's fine. You know, we're still early here. But Buffalo seasoning, like... But it's the most... If you're not predisposed to, like, you know, have a unreasonable level of attachment to food, like, and be unable to throw anything out, I'm telling you, cleaning the fridge is like the best thing. Because there's stuff in there, you know you're not, like, it's the easiest thing to throw out, I think, if that's the way I'm trying to describe it at least. Because there's genuinely no reason to not throw out pretty much everything that's been in there too long. You know, you can't go through the argument of like, oh, well, like, maybe we'll eat that one day. Because you didn't. It's been in there, like, for a year, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, we've had this jar of applesauce in our fridge since my mom left, which was in, like, November of 2020. It's been 6 months. The jar of applesauce has been in there. I will accept no argument about, hey, don't throw that out. I'll just eat it right now. I'm like, I don't think so. Or, like, I mean, if you want to eat it, like, in front of me, that's okay, but otherwise, you had your chance. You had 180 days. The only attachment you got to the applesauce is now that it's going in the compost. So I cleaned out the fridge, and oh man, it is a joy in there. The sparkling water cans are no longer relegated to precarious positions. Range upgrade, huh? We shouldn't force it, but here I go forcing it again. All we need is one amazing deal with the devil or angel, and then it starts to come up, right? Help me. Help me! This room! The Dross, dude! Dross Geller, worst floor. Stop creating toxic gas on the second floor of the game and then exploding when you die. It's so rude. Holy card? Well, there was a chance. So I cleaned out the fridge, and I, like... I've never been happier, like, when I took out the garbage and compost, man. Because, like, you know, sometimes you take out the garbage, the compost, the recycling, and you're like, who the heck's eating all this? Who's drinking all these LaCroix cans? Probably the same scumbag that, probably the same scumbag that dropped off all those, like, half-empty relish bottles, right? It's me. It's you! You guys like Sigur Rós? It's you! Excuse me, Northern Lion. He's not saying it's you. It's in a special language called Talk that Sigur Rós invented themselves. Yeah, but it sounds like he's saying, it's you! Which is the punchline. I understood the joke, it's just not coherent within the lore of Sigur Rós. Okay, whatever, Ryan Schreiber of Pitchfork Media. Get banned. Sorry, one moment, please. I wouldn't mind Red Candle. Crack the Sky is really good. We don't need to insult it by saying we'd take Red Candle. But great chore. Also, it's like cleaning out your closet, you know? Once you got it, you got so much space, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go buy so much food. You don't even realize, like, you're setting the stage for the future fridge cleaning. Just to give you an idea of the level of disarray in our fridge, we had 2 bottles of Worcestershire sauce. We had 2 bottles of Worcestershire sauce, which is just like, I mean, like, no disrespect to the Lee and Perrins Corporation, but like, it's an important sauce. You know, it's a good base in some other sauces or as a seasoning for, you know, some specific roasts and stuff like that. But you don't need 2 bottles of it. I don't know if anybody on planet Earth has ever finished a bottle of Worcester sauce before moving. We can't force it. You know what? Maybe you got lucky on this one. You crazy for this one. I also, I mean, I mailed a couple letters. I'm trying to think of what else was on the to-do list. There was a lot. I did like 6 loads of laundry. And just for the record, spare yourself, okay? Because I know that some people are going to be like, well, I just don't let my fridge get to that position. Okay, I get it. You live in Patrick Bateman's wet dream. More power to you. Like, if you have a fridge that looks like a cold-pressed juice bar's shelf, and you also have a 7.5-month-old infant, please raise your hand. Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, keep walking. Okay, that room kind of sucked. It was an expensive use of 3 bombs, and then we didn't even pick up the trinket. Sunk cost fallacy. NL, that's not... Yay, go back to Pitchfork Media! Sorry, just shouting. We should save a key, because we do still want to go... I mean, because all... Oh, no. Maybe worry less about, like, where you're going and more about how you're gonna get there. You know what I mean? We could try to force a Mega Satan fight here. That's probably more likely on a run like this. And then, like, literally, we've never... Oh, we have to do the dark path. Okay. We could say that this run, right now, you know, for all the rewards we've possibly gotten, we have a good spacebar item. We have a tiers upgrade. That's pretty weak. We don't need to try to force alt path. Let's see what we get, because, like, it's tough, right? You want to take the deal with the devil, because there's awesome items in there that are free, but it does probably close off the Mega Satan path to you. It's a tricky one. Anyway, I had a very productive Saturday. I also watched the Tenacious D movie, which I would describe as fun. Not to be insulting, but fun movie. Good movie? I don't know if I'd go that far, but a fun movie. And I also watched Meet the Parents for the first time in like a decade. I feel like Meet the Parents is one of those movies, God, that's terrible, man. Okay, you know, take me down. We're gonna be smart here. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna try alt path, not alt path. We're gonna try dark path Mega Satan, if possible. I think it's unfairly underrated because the sequels suck and also have no reason to exist. But Meet the Parents 1 is a classic, you know, turn of the millennium Ben Stiller comedy. There's a lot of funny stuff in there. I know, yeah, Circle of Trust. Bob, what if I was in the military? I was a bombardier, you know? But, like, actually, very humorous. I would encourage you to watch it. It's on Amazon Prime Video. Some great stuff in that movie. This is Debbie's husband, Dr. Bob. Oh, please, just call me Bob. MD. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Ben. How you gonna let Jake Paul do you like that, Ben? Okay. Now, you know what? That run was not going anywhere anyway. It was going nowhere fast. When he comes, Ben Stiller comes out. I know this is like the worst part of any anecdote is hearing somebody else tell a joke and then you're forced to laugh. But you're not forced to laugh. You know, I'm not watching. Or am I? But he comes out and his hair's kind of messy, and then the lady goes like, looks like somebody got a visit from the hair fairy, and everybody laughs really loud, even though it's not funny at all. And then, at the end of the conversation, he goes, alright, looks like I gotta go take a visit to the shower fairy. And then they all just look at him. That's good stuff, man. That's classic Hollywood entertainment. That's not fun. No, I get it. It's only, you know, things are only funny in 2021. Not if they make you laugh, but if there are jokes at Ted Cruz's expense. All right, I understand the humor climate right now. Oh, come on. But if you can't acknowledge the wholesome humor of Meet the Parents, like, I'm inclined to believe that there's something wrong with you personally. On a deep level as well. Aura is pretty okay, and you know, you gotta love the fact that it, you know, gave you a Tears upgrade, because literally, like, we can't augment it at all. So, you know, the fact, whatever you get stuck with, you're sticking with. So a Tears upgrade, you could do a lot worse, let's put it that way. Pandora's Box versus Kidney Bean. I got a level with you. Pandora's Box kind of useless here, unless we take it with us further. What about Mom's Box of Trinkets? Now you got me thinking. Don't walk into that. Mom's Box of Trinkets is kind of an interesting one, because all we would need to get is like, I mean, even just being able to get wooden cross would be like pretty swell, man. That would be mighty helpful. And of course, there's a lot, you know, there's trinkets in the game quite easily that could provide us with a lot more value than we're getting out of Kidney Bean here, which I think has been buffed, but is still not that good. So Master of Unlocking is not going to get much value out of it right now, but that's okay. All we got to do is live here. This run, like, honestly, thanks to Aura, this run's kind of popping. And I was just going to say, enjoy it while it lasts, because we're about to get hit. But we thankfully managed to navigate the treacherous environment of Gurglings with their unbelievable knockback and the shoes that have butter all over the sole. Look at that. Okay, Magic 8-Ball. Not a holy card, but strength. Kind of thing we can pop immediately rather than letting it have too much mental overhead, I suppose. Almost walked right into him there. I think you would. I'm so stupid. You ignore the light path. Or, oh wait, do you get a new? Or you ignore the devil room, I should say. We got our Tears aura again. Okay, I thought maybe it changed every floor. Thankfully, that's not the case. You think I'd know what this does? We ignored the normal path and we ignored the deal with the devil. Because we're keeping both options open. We have alt path potentiality. And we have, dude, there's so many particle effects. We've got alt path potentiality. We got Mega Satan potentiality. We got a 2/3 chance of a deal with the angel on this floor. There's some very good stuff going on here. Yeah, that hurts. I would have rather have had the familiar, but I will say, maybe this was the right play, and I know that sounds like, you know, revisionist history, but we don't want to get conjoined in most situations. Maybe if we had, like, infinite range homing tears or something, which is, you know, I didn't say its name, but I know what item popped into your head. Well, what items, I should say. But, we don't want to get conjoined. We've gotten conjoined recently. This could be good. And acknowledge that, it is... Ooh, that was close. It is a damage downgrade. So, double Mom's Locks, I think is, at least to my understanding... Just be careful. This gives you a mom item every room. My hope, as you might expect, is that it would give us Mom's Knife. And I also thought that maybe with Mom's Box of Trinkets, it would be doubled, because that's what it says on the tin. I don't know if that's the case here. I don't even know what I have right now. I mean, because there's so many, like, bad items that are mom-related, right? Like, we might have Mom's Lipstick right now. Mom's Heels, even though we don't have any freaking shoes. Okay, we have 10 bombs. The Royal Tenenbaums, another great Ben Stiller movie. He's more of a supporting actor in that one. Also, as Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson been in a lot of movies together, huh? Meet the Parents, Royal Tenenbaums, Starsky and Hutch. I know you thought I only had those two. Obviously, Zoolander and Zoolander 2, aka Zoolander That Shall Not Be Named. There's got to be more. I'm sure. I bet, you know, they probably both cameoed in one of the Anchorman movies, is my guess. Please, please. Rosary bead? I'm like, I don't even know what it does. I'm embarrassed to say. Yo, okay, this is... I'm not saying we're in a great spot, because I still think things are mighty fragile. Must be Italian. That's from A Christmas Story, not a Ben Stiller movie. Maybe he cameoed in it as a youngster. Broken Modem, though, is mighty helpful. Very helpful item, no doubt about that. Now, why get owned? I'm not owned. I will confirm for you that I am not owned. So we missed our deal with the Devil Chance. Or a deal with the Angel Chance, I should say. Which sucks pretty bad. But that's okay, because now we know on the next floor we got a 100% chance. And we're starting to build something. I mean, we're 22 minutes into this run. This one is pretty much how it's going one way or the other, right? We're pretty much saddled with this one, right or wrong. I lost confidence very early that we were going to be okay there, and yet here we are, being okay. Thank you, Broken Modem. Very helpful. Obviously, like, without having access to a holy card, things are quite spotty. I'm kind of the opinion right now that if we continue on the alt path, we're going to die. Broken Modem is fine. Like, it's very nice. If we get hit one time, we will die. That could happen on any floor, don't get me wrong, but it's much less likely to happen on the caves. I think we just go down. I think this is me hedging my bets now and saying, you know what, we got a chance. We basically 100% are going to get either an angel deal or the end of the episode. Mommy's knife. We got to try. It's gotta happen. That's huge. That's huge. I don't know where you're going anymore. Okay, you've lost all your momentum. That's wonderful. Yeah, get owned. You are owned. I'm owned. I'm owned. Continue to get owned, maybe? Okay, that was amazing and very easy. Thank you, Broken Modem. Yeah, so we're either gonna get a deal with the angel, or we're gonna lose. That's where our path is going. We have bombs. We can bomb the angel statue. All we need, like, this is a solid run. Mom's box of spiders or something there? I don't know. Is that even the name of an item now that I think about it? We could just play insanely well. No greed. Thank you. We could just play insanely well. It's been known to happen. With increasing, you know, rareness, rarity, I should say. But it's been known to happen. I guess we fish here. I know that there's deep pockets as well, but I don't really know what deep pockets... This is a recurring theme on this run. I don't know what deep pockets does, except allow us to hold up to 999 coins instead of the requisite 99, which doesn't seem hyper relevant to me right now. Let's see what we got going on here. Gertie Jr., very losable boss fight. Well played, well played. Don't rush me. Okay, deal with the angel incoming, please. I'm begging you. Okay, 20 luck. Now we're talking. I'm gonna level with you. I think a speed upgrade of those two not that good items, a speed upgrade has the most relevance. I don't even know what you are. Immaculate Heart, Halo of Tears. Oh, okay. So it's like a... You know... We get some shots going around us in a circle, I guess. I'm not against it. I don't know how for it I am. I'm not against it. We're just watching out. Purple Fires they've done a lot of damage to me over the years. We're just gonna play it cool here. We're just gonna get safe. Okay. Now let me tell you, with 23 luck, I'm a big fan of, like, if we could get Ghost Pepper or Tough Love. Either one of those would send this run into the stratosphere. We're definitely still lacking a little bit, though. Like, defense is the only thing, really. Okay, I mean, being able to go into curse rooms for free has a merit, but we do also have 23 luck, so that's hard to say no to. We'd have 3 luck if we got rid of it, but I mean, this is 23 luck, dude. This is a cruel joke. If we dump the mom's box of trinkets, we'll still have 13 luck, which is really good, but it's not as good as 23. I think we could give up 10 luck in this situation. Now, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what? I do think it makes sense. I'm not thrilled that it's not just an amazing passive item, but that's mostly just being a baby, I think. And we're gonna take this opportunity to just explore the rest of the rooms, and like this, if we get hit, we get hit and die because we got hit and died. It's not because we made the decision to stay here. Like, the floors only get harder over time. Alright, now we're talking Isaac. It's a good indication that we got something going on this run, something special that's worth holding on to. I think it's like, it's bad. Purple in Isaac is bad. Bob had a baby, it's a boy. Okay, get us out of here. I think I stand by my conviction that 13 luck, 14 luck now after the lucky penny is an adequate amount of good fortune. We lost 11, actually. Wonder why. Marked, it's not bad, but, I mean, it's genuinely, literally a tiers upgrade. However, there's a lot to, you know, think about when it comes to your quality of life, I think. You might not want to take anything that makes things harder. I guess we'll just buy deep pockets, which I think just does allow us to hold more money, but, you know, it was a chance that I'm happy to have taken. Look at that, already paying out. And this is now, like, it's a good run. It's a good run. We need more. In fact, I would suggest quite a lot more, especially defensively. Certainly really makes you feel the burn of losing your holy card for no reason early in the game, just by being a fool. So, like, and Curse of Darkness is like, it's a real thing now, man. I think we may want to, and it's low percentage, but like everything about this is low percentage. We may want to fish for some cards. which is what we're doing right here. You're just going to pay out with spiders. Because the cards... I mean, I don't know, it's probably like a 1 in 5 chance that you pay out with a card. And then it's a, you know, a 1 in 10 chance that that card is a holy card. But without it, there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that we're gonna win this run. Just better than it could be, but I don't think now's really the time to get too picky about it, you know? I think now's the time to recognize we gotta take some of those low percentage chances, maybe. Just check this out real quick. Worth a shot. What do you got? Temperance. Pop you down, blow you up. All day long, we'll have good luck. Now, give me this real quick, because we need a charge for when we're done with the room. This, I'm getting freaked. So you're one of them freaks getting geeked at the sight of an ATM receipt? We just needed, that's from Roses by Outcast. We just needed, the flies to be dead. Which is actually why I'm placing these bombs down. It's way less about killing Monstro 2 and way more about, like, his flies not living long enough to hurt me. Hopefully. Okay. These are bad items. Great time for a reroll. Tier size is interesting, of course, but I mean, you get the choice for a damage upgrade. I think you owe it to yourself to take it. Now, watch out for those, man. I don't know if I could forgive myself if I walked into those. I'm willing to say it, by the way. This is the sort of run you would expect. I think on Twitch, this run would already be toasted. This is a YouTube run. Keep in mind, by the way, and I know it because it comes up all the time. We can't get 9 lives, okay? We can't get it. Doesn't exist. I mean, there are ways, but the ways are not what you would consider, like, just go to the red chest room, you know? Or, like, go to, make sure you get deals with the devil or whatever. You have to, I don't know, like, spin down dice the exact item, you know what it leads to. It's not as simple as just, you know, fishing. You gotta, like, you gotta spearfish. You gotta know exactly what you're going for. Sure, full health. Very, very helpful. Really appreciate it. I don't know what these enemies do, but that's the benefit of having good DPS. You don't have to know what they do. Okay. Offensively, this run is untouchable. Very strong. Certainly don't want overconfidence to get the better of me. It's still losable for the obvious reasons. We don't have... You gotta fish for this. We don't have... well, much. We don't have... defense, I guess I should say. We don't have much defense. That's really good, though. I think we should still keep fishing a little, because, like, you never know what's in our curse room if possible. Without something, which I guess from the shop, we're really trying to get something like Birthright. Without something like Birthright or, you know, even a holy card is probably not enough, but, like, you know... Certainly, ideally, we could get, like, several holy cards, or, like, blank card holy card. Even though, like, it's nerfed, and I think it takes, like, 12 rooms to get the charge back. That's something that seems downright, like, plausible right now. Versus what we got going on. 48-hour energy? 48-hour... that's still really good. 48-hour energy, maybe? But Birthright gives us at least 1 second chance. Which, you know, as good as you can be at Isaac, is pretty rare to have, like, a great run that takes, like, literally no hits ever. Like, even this, it was a slight amount of danger involved. As you could tell, but we got our charge, which is what I was looking for. That's okay. I mean, we're taking all the pills, man. I'm taking it too. There's no need for taking it. We're taking it to the streets. We're taking it to. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. That's okay. We're fishing for cards. I mean, if you don't see this as like a do what it takes, lost run, tainted lost run, I guess I should say, then I don't know what to tell you, because I'm leaving it all on the pitch here. Dreamcatcher is not that good, but it does allow us to see what, and I mean, I'm going to take some heat for that. It does allow us to see what's in the item rooms. There are situations where we may choose not to take an item. I thought I said there was a coin in here, man. Maybe behind our incredibly large map. There are situations where we may choose not to go to the item room if we know that the items are bad in advance, in order to increase our chances of getting a planetarium later. Technically, I guess we should have gone through the alt path door to at least see if there's something in there. By the way, I think I literally just skipped the cutscene, so that I can't really blame Dreamcatcher for that one. That one's all on yours truly. I apologize. Oh no, my infinite range just got lower. What will I do? Suffer no consequences whatsoever? Okay, if you insist. Hell, if there's no consequences, do it again? No, because what if I get like a D20 or something like that? Haha. Well, Emperor card, very good, by the way. Very, very good. The use case for it. HP up, range down. Okay, now you're just trying to make me upset. The use case for it, I think, is to skip to the Satan fight. If we live that long. That's a heavy reroll. Small rock, please. I don't know what you are, but chat told me you're not very good, so we're gonna skip you. We're gonna skip you for the time being. This is a very scary room. Pardon me. We don't skip this floor, by the way. This floor is... that was such a scary dodge. This floor is all about... I mean, if we could get to boss rush, man. Technically, we could fight the beast as well with this fool card, but... Don't you do it. 9 volt is not that special. Battery pack, though, like, okay, like 9 volt gives us a reroll, but we want birthright. So I forget the boss rush, we don't care, okay? We reroll for fishing for birthright. Mr. Meeseeks, we don't care. Give me a reroll. Diplopia is a very interesting option. I think what we can do, and again, now we're getting into, like, whether or not this is the right play, I don't know. We could create an extra item pedestal in there and then get all the consumables for sure. But we could also double up on trash pedestal. Take the D6, buy the battery charge, and then re-roll both of these items. And with the added, you know, strength of the Tainted Loss item rooms, you're hoping that this is going to be better for you. It's really tough not to take Book of Shadows, but it's not that good. You know, you have to know in advance you're going to take damage. Which, it happens. I mean, just being able to, like, self-select, I guess, like, this room's tough, pop it right away. Maybe it is good enough, now that I think about it. On the other hand, we're giving up the opportunity cost of 2 potential, rerolls. Which is a little dangerous in and of itself, right? Like, it's a tough decision, but if you're a good player, it's the kind of decision you want to be in a position to be able to make. Please pop up. Because it means that the ball's in your court. No matter what, this is going to get the people going. Let's get them going. I support that. These, Little Brim is probably close to being good enough. We don't want conjoined. I think that's a situation, you know, you just acknowledge that one's pretty okay. We may not get another reroll, which would kind of nullify, like, my process for being here in the first place. Don't hurt me. Box. Normally, we'd probably go for a reroll, but we're not going to have enough to reroll everything. This enemy will kill me. I have to go. You're going to think that that's a colossal misstep. I'm here to tell you, we may still die right here. I mean, that was, like, pretty close. If I stayed in that room, I would have died. I know we miss out on some opportunity as a result. However, if we stayed in that room, we would have died. I stand by it. Okay. Thank you for the negative. We do want to fight Magus Satan here. I mean, like, these are just not worth anything, really. Tap fire. Please, the tap firing. Do you ever do damage? I knew it. I was like, the broken modem got me so desynced, man. It was a great attempt, honestly. We had great damage. It's not really a throw. We went the whole run without getting hit, except for, like, on the second room. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Twitch.tv/Northern Lion. I'm live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. Come watch. We don't just play Isaac, but we do play a lot. Anyway, see you next time. See ya.